How would you feel if you saw the world from a place in which all of your desires or what you wanted to experience was already yours? How would you feel? Well, in this segment, we'd like to give you a few tips on how you too can live in the end and create consciously. Ask and it is given is a phrase most of us have heard at one point or another, or at least in some variation like ask and you shall receive. Have you been asking and not receiving? Have you been begging and pleading and still nothing? Asking in prayer is an art and requires practice. The first requirement is controlled imagination. If you're needing assistance with visualizing and or improving your imaginatory skills, a link with our Mind of Imagination video is in the description box below. Let us point out that parade and vain repetitions are foreign to asking in prayer. Its exercise requires tranquility and peace of mind. The injunction to prayer, believing that you already possess what you pray for, is based upon a knowledge of the law of inverse transformation. When asking, you must immerse yourself in the feeling of the desired fulfilled. The word pray means motion towards, ascension to, at or the vicinity of. Point yourself towards your desired fulfilled and accept the invisible state as reality. Then go your way, knowing the desire is now yours. You did it, and you will not be surprised when it happens. When you first practice this technique, you will be surprised when it happens, but when you learn how to completely accept the state assumed, you will know you do not have to do a thing to make it come to pass, as the assumption contains its own plan of fulfillment. Here's a list of ask withs that will help fine-tune your vibration so you can feel and experience the abundance that is your birthright. Ask with commitment. The first question, or the first ask, is for yourself. Ask yourself what you really want. Write it down. Get a clear image. Really ask if this is really what you want. Certain of your true desires, will you have the courage to pursue them by taking action? Ask with awareness. Every request comes with a price. There isn't something for nothing. For instance, asking for a raise may mean a tense conversation with your boss. And when you're successful, 9 times out of 10, the raise will come with additional responsibilities. That's the cost. You have to be willing to do what's required. We cannot enjoy the benefits if we cannot accept the price. You must give to gain. Ask without fear. Fear is an obstacle that blocks your capacity to receive. Not just the fear of making your voice heard, also the fear of getting what you want and realizing it's not all you'd hoped it would be, the fear of responsibility that will come with it, the fear of losing it, and the fear of what will happen if you don't get it. These are all common, and they can get in the way of going after the things you yearn for the most. Let it go. Ask with trust. When you do not believe you deserve whatever you're asking for, if you don't believe you're worthy, you're not open to receiving it. And more often than not, you will not get it. That's how the law works. If you don't put your trust in it, it won't deliver. This explains why faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And he calleth things that are not seen as though they were, and things that were not seen become seen. Take on the feeling of your completed desire and continue feeling that it is complete until that which you feel reveals itself. Ask without expectation. When you want something, you may feel the need to ask more than once. You shouldn't get too attached to the manner through which you receive it. Asking for and receiving what you want means keeping the faith that you will get it, even if the outcome doesn't look the way you thought it would. If a physical fact can produce a psychological state can produce a physical fact. Therefore, I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe you have received them, and you will have them. You don't say how when you are there, or you already have what you're desiring. You are there. You have it. So now, walk as though you were there and already have it. Thank you so much for watching.